Well, Fred, this street here is where everything happened just 2 days ago. You can see there's a lot of people gathered here. These are community members, some of Eddie Irizarry's family members already here, including his aunt and uncle. We're still waiting for it to begin. I'm told there's going to be prayers by local church leaders. And as you mentioned, all of this as we learned from Philadelphia police that the initial story they told us on Monday is not what happened.
Story is going to keep changing.
Family members of Eddie Irizarry say they're not surprised Philadelphia police is changing its story. In their hearts, they say they knew something wasn't right.
He didn't expect that from somebody, that we would ask for help, that we would call for if we're in trouble.
Police initially said that Irizarry was outside of his car, lunging at officers with a knife. Now they say body camera footage reveals he was inside his car when shots were fired. Police maintain that one of the officers saw and warned his partner of a weapon. But whether that officer specified the weapon was a knife, police wouldn't say. We did learn today that there were 2 knives, a kitchen-style knife, and a serrated folding one. But police wouldn't say if Irizarry was actually holding them. Irizarry's youngest sister says he didn't carry knives as weapons.
Since we were kids, he always keeps knives in his pocket, but he was never as a weapon. It was always like as a tool, like for him to fix stuff.
Police are also backtracking on other key details. They had said officers were trying to pull Irizarry over and that Irizarry was fleeing. While they still say he was driving erratically and even going down a one-way street in the wrong direction, now they say officers were following him and approached after he had parked his car. The officers were in a marked car, but it's not clear if their lights and sirens were on.
If he was really reckless driving, why would he even park the way he parked?
Irizarry's family says he had mental health issues and didn't speak English, and that he was just likely scared and confused trying to get home.
I want that body cam out, okay? I want the public to see what he did to my nephew. You know?
If the body camera footage is made public, that'll be up to the DA's office, who tells us it won't be released at this time. Meantime, Irizarry's family says they haven't even been allowed to see his body yet because of the ongoing investigation. But they just don't understand why it was necessary for a police officer to shoot so many times.
I want to know what was going through his mind, because if he didn't do anything, like why did he not even shoot once? He shot 6 times.
And what that officer was thinking, even police leaders do not know. That is because that officer who fired has not been interviewed yet. That is protocol in situations like this where the officer is given 72 hours. We should also know more about who this officer is by this point tomorrow. Meantime, the family continues to wait for answers. They continue to grieve. They continue to mourn. And they are coming together tonight for this vigil and balloon release where their loved one was killed. Fred, back to you.